for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Bridges outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Here is Conley. From deep three-point range, and it's Ayton with the rebound. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges passes to Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Right side, Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Well, he wasn't a burger chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Bridges misses.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Gobert. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Conley with the 3. Drills it from outside.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
The pass to Booker. Outside Crowder, right wing. Ball up top for by Conley. Paul goes in. Ayton. It's good on the putback.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. For 3, Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Paul goes in. Stolen by Conley. O'Neal with it. Chris Paul covering. O'Neal kicks to Conley. From deep. It doesn't go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Booker is screen on Conley. Latrey. Mitchell against Booker. Now Paul. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Mitchell looking it over to the inside. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Paul passes to Ayton. Gobert pulls it in.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film. seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Now here's Paul. He has 5, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Conley. Mitchell against Booker. Baseline try. He's off on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. On the wing, Booker. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. O'Neal from long range. It's good from long range. And that'll tie this game up.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Ayton.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get round.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. The shot's good from Paul.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix leading by 4. Booker up top, covered by Mitchell. Back to Paul. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Stolen by Conley. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, he's using a bucket or a foul or both.
And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. So I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. From downtown. Rebound by the Suns. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks. Mitchell outside. Pulls it up. And the rejection by Ayton. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Paul finds Bridges. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 4. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored. His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Booker against Mitchell. Booker dishes to Bridges. Back to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Another shot. He can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now. Nice ball movement by Utah. O'Neal passes to Conley. 1:24 left to play in the first half. On the wing, Mitchell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Booker outside. Crowder is screen on O'Neal. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. Conley against Paul. The rejection by Paul.
Aggressive D from Chris Paul, outworking the shooter and getting a block.
O'Neal against Bridges. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. And Booker kicks to Bridges to end the cold streak, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Mitchell outside. High post, Gobert. Out to Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
And that is...
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Suns, 23.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. Here's Oni. On the wing, Ingles. Shot clock at 6. For the lead. Rebounded by McGee. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Shamet drains it from beyond the arc. Shamet's got the first bucket of the third here for the Suns.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Clarkson outside. Here's Whiteside. Kicks it to Clarkson. Tries again. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focused, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Payne passes to Shamet. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Ingles dishes to Whiteside. Rebound by the Suns.
Utah foul. Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Johnson kicks to Nader. Down low, here's McGee. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Right side a screen. Here's Clarkson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
McGee inside. He's covered by Whiteside. McGee's shot is off.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed an itch in his knees. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. And a jam it with the rebound.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Drives to the hoop. Nader the pass to McGee. And it's McGee slamming it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Shamet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Payne looking around. Pass to Nader. In the corner. Shamet with it. And he lays it straight in. Shamet's got 8 points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Okay, outside. Here's Ingles. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson outside. Takes it inside. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Nine seconds left to play in the third. Payne with it. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Knocked away. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
Fans, your Jazz Dancers. It's the fourth quarter.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Jazz trail by 6. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Conley kicks to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. And he drives in, and the dunk by O'Neal.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
The drive by Paul, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
And as a defender trying to stop the drive, Chris Paul shifts gears so well, it's hard to beat him to the spot.
And so Paul nails both of them. Here is Conley. Mitchell outside. To the middle. Jazz passing it around. Conley finds Bogdanovic. Now, here is O'Neal. Out to Conley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Phoenix ball.
One minute now into this fourth quarter. Now here's Paul. Booker outside. For the 3. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Jazz trail by 6. And here is Conley. Bogdanovic looking around. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Conley with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Paul outside. Bridges outside. Over Gobert. Paul kicks to Crowder. Pass to Bridges. The Suns need to get a shot off. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Utah trailing here. Now Conley. There's the pass to Mitchell. Plenty of space. Again, the Jazz score.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Passes to Bridges. The 3. They grab their own miss. Crowder kicks to Ayton. Stolen by Michael Conley. Mitchell wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Mr. Gobert over to the wing. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Here's Conley. Back to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Conley against Paul. Conley's shot is off. The Suns trailing. Here's Booker. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. Pass to Bridges. The shot from the low post is good. As we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
1:09 left here in the fourth quarter. Ball against Conley. Back to Mitchell. Driving the lane and stolen by Ayton. Here's Paul. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. The dish to Bridges. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Knocks down the 3.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Mitchell against Booker. Here's Conley. Here he goes. Rebound by the Suns. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul surveying the floor. Booker with it. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. A narrow win.
tonight.
Tip-off goes to Denver. Here's Murray. Gordon outside. Barton outside. And it's Jokic off the drive. And Jokic throws it down.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
And here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Three-pointer. No good. And it's Denver the other way.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Porter with it. Misses from short range.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Gobert no good.
Well, you know, if you ask me, Aaron Gordon is clearly one of the best dunk contest competitors to never win the crown. I mean, he put up unreal performances in 16, 17, and then again in 2020.
Now here's Jokic. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And Gobert with the stuff.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Here's Murray. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. When we look back at Aaron Gordon in those contests, he narrowly lost in 2016 and 2020.
And you know, Brian, that 2016 duel between Gordon and Zach LaVine was epic. One of the best I'd ever seen. In 2020, Derrick Jones Jr. just beat out Aaron. It wasn't that Aaron lost. Derrick Jones Jr. just won it. Both guys got 50s in the last round.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Boy, we all know guys that Bogdanovich can score from the outside, but there, we love seeing him mix it up.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Gobert with it. Back to Conley. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Barton. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
The 3-second violation.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Conley against Murray. An easy 2 on the layup. Conley's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Murray passes to Jokic. Over Gobert. And it's Jokic missing. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Mitchell against Barton. Bogdanovich. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Always good to see Bogdanovich use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Murray passes to Jokic. Now here's Gordon. Defended by Bogdanovich. Outside for Porter. Clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Barton. And that one's long.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again. Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
To the middle. Here's Gordon. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And that one's good from Conley.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Murray. And that one drops for him. Murray's got 5 now.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Left side, Bogdanovich. And the layup is good off the glass. 6 points for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out this quarter with a 7-point.
Sam, your Jazz dancer. Sam, your Jazz dancer.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
On the court for the Nuggets, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards, and it's Jokic in at the 5. Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Jokic in the post, defended by Gobert. Outside for Porter. Back to Jokic, and there's a 3-second violation.
10 seconds in the paint. Utah ball.
Utah leading. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Right at the free throw line. Connects. The jumper drops. Mitchell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Barton finds Jokic. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Gordon outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, and so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Bogdanovich, that's good. All right, Clark, in your heyday, you were a real force on the glass. What impresses you about today's rebounding experts?
Well, the rebounding piece of the game has not changed. It's all about timing, positioning, and desire to retrieve the ball. And I had that. And rebounding is universal and timeless. If you can rebound at the highest level in college, then typically you're a good rebounder in the pros. And if you rebound in the pros in the 50s or 60s, you'll be able to rebound in the pros in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So that part of my game, I know, without any doubt, would still transfer today.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Inside. Here's Gobert. Rejected by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
Here's Mitchell. Barton pulls it in. The Nuggets trail. Jokic passes to Porter. And Gobert with a block. It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. The Nuggets with another miss. The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he is a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cutter. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open three. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
From deep, Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Here's the three. Shot on the wing. Second chance effort. Gobert passes to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Murray. Mitchell into the lane. That shot is off. Now Denver takes it the other way. Pass to Jokic. There's 1:12 left in the first half of this game. And he gets that one. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability, and he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. And Gordon with the big finish.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Now Murray. 24 seconds left in the first half. And another basket for Denver.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Mitchell's got his second bucket on the night.
With good length and strong physical tools, Mitchell will challenge any opponent on the inside.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And hold up.
The previous play is
the officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
Well, I can't see it.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
Still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And the first half comes to it. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. Tell you one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovich.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Najee. Here's Dozier. Here's Green. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one. Utah leading. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Clarkson against Green.
Nuggets foul. Deep. Najee. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Oni. It's rebounded by Najee. And for Denver, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. Outside, Green. Three-pointer, no good. And this game, folks, a close one here in Salt Lake City. Gay, left side. Morris against Ingles. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Morris. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Najee. Puts the move on. Jams it in off the great move.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Here's Rivers. The Jazz making their last shot. 3 on the clock. No good on the 3. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Clarkson finds Gay. Nails the baby hook. And now an 8-point Jazz lead.
Gay has made a great transformation over the years from a traditional wing to somebody who scores all over the court, including inside.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Najee. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Great open look there. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Willing passes, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Rivers. Back to Morris. Here's Najee, defended by Whiteside. Oh, it's stolen. All by himself. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
On the attack, Morris. Pass to Dozier. Will it go? Utah with the rebound. And here's Whiteside. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down low. Here's Najee. The ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third, and so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. Even then, it's just not a good play.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And, yep, it's good. Conley's got 8 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
It's blocked by Gobert. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bogdanovich. Barton pulls it in. Barton's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Porter outside. He buries it from 3.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Your Jazz Dancer.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect passes.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Denver. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Now here's Gobert. Kept alive. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Mitchell against Barton. Tries again. Mitchell, good. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Murray. Jokic passes to Gordon. Back to Jokic. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Conley against Murray. Shoots from the baseline. The shot misses. Now Denver takes it the other way. Over to the wing. And here's Porter outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Barton. Outside Murray. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Barton against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Outside Murray. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Jokic. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. 1:46 left to play in the 4th. The kick out to Conley. And he lays it up and in. And the Jazz lead by 16.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Murray. No good with the triple.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Jazz.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Rudy Gobert.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
And so it's Utah with it, after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Absolutely terrific in transition. When the floor opens up, Barton attacks and doesn't let up.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell up top. Right side, Bogdanovich. Gobert on the high post. Murray against Mitchell. Step back shot. The Jazz with another miss.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Jokic. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Here's Conley. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's...
I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Now here is Hardaway. Lock at 6. Over Mitchell. Here's Finney Smith. Rebounded by the Jazz. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Over Hardaway. Here's Gobert on the pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. Here's Dallas. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Doncic kicks to Powell. Second shot opportunity. Porzingis can't hit. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Conley against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Over Conley. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Doncic left side. Over Conley. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Porzingis.
An easy option in the catch-and-shoot game. He normally has the ball, but proving he can play without it.
Now, here is O'Neal. Guarded closer. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Hardaway. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Just 5 on the clock. Leans from outside. No good that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. High post, Gobert. It's over Powell. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Back to Doncic. Stolen by O'Neal. Poke loose. Gobert down low. He's against Porzingis. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Now, here's Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. And it's off from three-point range. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. The shot's good. Mitchell's got 5 now.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Doncic against Conley. Inside, Porzingis. Shot to stop the run.
Very tough to affect the shot of Porzingis without leaving the feet. And KP, because of that, has the ability to keep them off balance.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Conley finds Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Here's Gobert, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Jazz shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Both good from the line that time.
Rudy Gobert is known as the stifled tower, and why not? He has always been such a strong anchor for his team on the defensive end of the floor.
Now, here's Doncic. A shot, no good. Passes it to O'Neal. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. 16 seconds left in the first. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. And here is Doncic. Hardaway from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your chance.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group right now for Utah. Great D that time from Powell.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Conley. And he overshot that one, missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to Doncic. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your lead list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Porzingis with the block, and they recover it. Here's Mitchell. Powell, the pass to Hardaway. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Going inside, Conley finds Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz. Outside Hardaway. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Doncic looking it over. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. They get it back. Pass to Powell. They shoot again. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Gay. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. The drive by Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end. He's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Now, here's Clarkson. Hands with the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Mavericks trail by 7. There's 1:38 left in the second quarter. Brunson with it. Passes to Brown. From deep three-point range, again the miss by the Mavericks. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Here's Brunson. Joe Ingles picking up that last basket. Brunson scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Back to Ingles. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Ingles in the corner. There's the triple. And the Jazz, another 3.
Joe Ingles has finished top 5 in the league's three-point shooting on multiple occasions. You've got to contest that.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And there's the drive. Brunson kicks to Marjanovic. No good on that one. And now here comes Gay leading the break. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And the Jazz, another 3.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go.
10.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Dallas. Maxi Kleber is out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Brown. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Here's Kleber. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. With the drive, Kleber the pass to Marjanovic. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Jazz passing it around. Clarkson for 3. Whiteside dishes to Clarkson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
This to me is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Trailing by 17. Pass to Kleber. Brown with it. Shoots over Clarkson. And it's Brown missing. Jazz leading by 17. The wide open look here for Ingles. Misses the 3. And it's the Mavericks with the ball.
Blocking foul called on Mia O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The pass to Marjanovic. Stolen by Clarkson. Stolen by Bullock. One-on-one here. It's up a three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
And in addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. You can trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player.
Now here's Brown. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. Brown right side. Trying to end the drought. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
And here's Bullock from the arc. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Now here's Whiteside. 17-point lead they're big. And the shot goes down. Whiteside's got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Down low, back to Ingles. From outside the arc. The rebound by Marjanovic. Mavericks trail by 16. For 3, Bullock. Rebound, Utah. Whiteside's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's Ingles outside. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Gay. On the wing, Ingles. Drills the three-pointer. Ingles has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, I'll tell you, if you play off Joe Ingles, he is going to make the catch-and-shoot jump shot. You better be there on the catch.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Rudy Gay on the wing. Back to Clarkson. He dishes it to Gay. Pass to Clarkson. Clarkson on the wing. Back to Gay. With his first shot attempt, it's rebounded by Dallas.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Got a piece of it. Here's Clarkson. And the shot is good. Clarkson's got 4 this quarter.
How about Jordan Clarkson, the ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play?
Now here's Brunson. And Whiteside sends it back. And he's able to get it back. The shot's good from Brunson. Clarkson for 3. And so it's Utah feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been...
All right.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni into the 1 spot. And the Jazz with some changes.
Substitution for the Jazz.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 17-point game. Passes it to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith from the arc. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Feeds it to Mitchell. Rebounded by Hardaway.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
No good from Finney Smith.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Hardaway finds Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's Conley. Dishes it to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Mavericks trail by 15. And here we go. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. He feeds it to Powell. He can't get that one. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And it's Conley penetrating. And they pick up 2.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Finney Smith. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Finney Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Utah leading by 14. Conley surveying the D. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Jazz lead by 17.
Well, this is Bojan Bogdanovich's specialty. You make a 3 on one end, he says, I got your back.
Here's the pass to Porzingis. Now Hardaway. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Powell. That shot off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Jazz leading by 15. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Back to Conley. A 3. Nailed from three-point land. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Utah.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3. It just seemed to pay off for him.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Hassan Whiteside.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Hardaway with the steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Finney Smith. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And that one misses. Bogdanovich looking around. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here's Doncic. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Even early on in this one, it seems.
action. And it's the Suns to start out. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Booker against Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Nails the wide open jumper. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Poke loose. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Tipped away. So it's Phoenix now. Booker finds Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down. And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Outside Bogdanovic. Knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Conley against Paul. Ayton inside. Outside for Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. From deep, Conley. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Paul passes to Booker. Shot clock at 6. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Outside Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To stop the run. Phoenix no good that time either. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Nifty move. And it's Mitchell laying it in. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
To the paint. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Booker for 3. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. That's tipped. Stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's a 3 from Paul. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Working without the ball, CP3 with 0 hesitation, letting that one go.
52 seconds left in the first. Mitchell with the ball. Takes the 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Paul against Conley. Now here's Booker. Not a lot of room. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Coming in as a second-round pick in 2012, Jay Crowder has earned his spot in the NBA. He's been part of some very big-time winning teams. He's gaining that reputation as a hard-nosed defender, and that's what he'll keep.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And here's Conley. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
A cagey scorer on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Three-pointer, Bridges. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Utah?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Right side, Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Takes a 3. Fires in the triple.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Outside Paul. On the wing, Crowder. The 3 ball. Rebound, Utah. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Suns trailing. It's Booker on the wing. From deep. Drops in the 3. Booker's got 6.
And Jay Crowder moving into the open man.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Conley against Paul. Oh, they get a hand on it. Paul with a steal. And he lays it in on the break. He's got 5.
Yeah, I don't know when Chris Paul sleeps. It's never during the game. Always active and keeping his arms moving, which is how he's able to swipe that one away.
Outside Mitchell. Takes it inside and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Conley against Paul. Pass to Ayton. To the inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's now only a 1-point Jazz lead.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime. An incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
For 3, Booker. Suns keep it alive. Ayton passes to Paul. And he gets the bucket. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brad.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Bogdanovich from long range. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Paul against Conley. Out to Bridges. Ayton with a screen. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got his first 2 points.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. And here's Paul. Outside Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Gobert with a block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clarkson with the ball. Outside, Ingles. There's the screen by Whiteside. It's Ingles with the drive. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the... Thanks very much, Allie. And
Jazz, 26.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the 1. Now here's Payne. It's stolen. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And you know what I was watching the whole time? Whiteside sprinting down the court. Reward the big man.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. Fred, you could light it up from three-point range. You ever think about how well suited you would be to the modern game?
There are nights, B.A. There are long nights where I can't sleep dreaming about playing in some of these systems.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. It's stolen by Clarkson. Pass to Gay. Fires the 3. And they get it back. Whiteside. There's the triple. And it's Clarkson missing. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Shamet. Drains the triple. Shamet's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
Clarkson, left side. Rebounded by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Shamet, no good. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Ingles. Lays it up and banks it in.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Shamet. It's stolen by Clarkson. Here's Honey. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
Cameron Payne.
That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Oni, defended by Payne. The shot by Oni, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Shamit's got 6 points.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's Clarkson. It's not going to go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. McGee into the lane, and for some reason he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
The Jazz with the timeout. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time.
Pass to Johnson.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get live for your Suns Dancers. Give them a hand, fans, your Suns Dancers dance team. Blocking foul called on Hassan Whiteside.
Left side Payne.
Personal foul.
Here's Nader. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Payne.
He set that trap up perfectly. He had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
Pass to Shamit. It's Nader on the wing. Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Here's Shamit. He nails it, and we're tied. Shamit's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Clarkson outside. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Here's Whiteside. Oh, McGee with the block. Here's Shamit. 9 points in the game. Pass to Payne. With the drive for the lead. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
It's stolen by Clarkson. Shot to end the cold streak. Goes back up. Whiteside. Hauled in by McGee. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Gay. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Payne. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. 6 to shoot. Shamit into the lane. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Ingles. Oh, he missed it. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Landry Shamit, JaVale McGee out there with Johnson. Then there's Abdel Nader, and it's Payne in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Clarkson. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
At 7 feet tall, Whiteside is always a threat for the high percentage dunk.
Here's Shamit. Now Payne. Outside Johnson. Back to Payne. That shot off the mark. And Utah will come the other way. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Mitchell finds Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Crowder with a steal. Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. The kick out to Paul. Clock at 4. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Utah's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Conley passes to Mitchell. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. He takes it in. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. Shoots over Booker.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Phoenix ball.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here's Bridges. And here's Crowder from the arc. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His first personal foul.
And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Now, he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Now here's Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Paul. Tries to snap the cold streak. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Bogdanovich against Booker. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Gets the 3 ball to go. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
With both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Booker. Here's Gobert. Got a piece of it. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Conley against Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Bridges. Pulls it from the top of the key. Count it!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And Booker, here we go. Crowder pass to Ayton. Rebound by Bogdanovich.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. The kick out to Conley. That three's off the mark. Bridges outside. Off the mark there with a three. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
checking out Utah's opening lineup.
Here we go.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for the Nuggets, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Gordon the pass to Porter. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Into the lane. Just 5 to shoot. That one good for 2.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Barton dishes to Porter. Jokic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Mitchell against Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Conley. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
When you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
Hey, Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you. And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Now the pass to Jokic. Murray kicks to Jokic. To the paint. And Jokic throws it down.
Maybe the best passing big man in the league. Jokic's so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
Outside Conley. Porter with the steal. Jokic passes to Murray. Here's the 3. That one doesn't go. And it's Utah the other way. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Murray right side. No good from the wing. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Goes up. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Murray. Shot on the wing. And that one hits back iron. Nuggets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Porter kicks to Murray. Back to Porter. Outside for Murray. And another miss by Denver. Utah leading. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Murray outside. Passes Passes it to Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Lets it go. A putback. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got his third basket of the night right there.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
Here's Conley. Good on the bucket. Conley's got 6 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz lead by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here is Conley. 6 points for him. And that one's good, Mitchell.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Murray against Conley. Murray, the pass to Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. To the wing on the left. Dishes to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Jokic with the screen on O'Neal. Here's Porter. Again, the Nuggets score.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Barton surveying the floor. Pass to Murray. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back. He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Now here's Barton following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Puts it up. Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Now O'Neal. The wing jumper off target. O'Neal against Barton. Nice move. And the layup is up and in.
Yeah, he makes the tough pass look easy, but he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Murray with it. And there's the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Gobert with the block. Mitchell against Jokic.
2 minutes.
Mitchell right side. O'Neal inside. Guarded by Porter.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now. Stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Murray with it. Conley picks him up. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. No good from outside. The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray the pass to Gordon. Murray left side. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Over in the corner, Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. Mitchell in the corner. And stolen by Barton. Murray left side. Got a piece of it. Gordon the pass to Porter. In the corner, Murray with it. Now the dish to Porter. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. There's
Nuggets.
All right, David, thank you.
The Jazz, 24.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Green. Rivers out there with Morris. It's Najee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now, here's Clarkson. Driving inside. And he dumps it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
It's good. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Now, here is Morris. Following the miss by Hassan Whiteside. For the tie, Ingles with the rebound. Jazz leading by 3. Oni passes to Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
I like Rudy Gay on that play, being very aggressive and showing people how to get it done.
Outside, Green. Pass to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Clarkson outside. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The layup off target. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri. Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Shot from free throw range. The Nuggets with another miss. Jazz leading by 5. Ingles passes to Whiteside, and Utah turns it over again.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
Here's Morris. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Rivers. Here's Najee. Now here's Rivers. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 4 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3. The drive by Clarkson. Gay dishes to Clarkson. Whiteside, a screen on Morris. Over to the left wing.
2 minutes remaining.
Whiteside finds Gay. Whiteside sets the pick for Gay. Oh, Whiteside in position. It's stolen by Morris. He takes it in. Najee passes to Dozier. Utah with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
They thought Ingles would be looking for the jumper. Instead, he puts his head down and makes a play.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Green with a screen on Clarkson. Rivers passes to Green. Back to Rivers, trying to get something going. That shot misses. The Jazz go the other way with it. Left side, Clarkson. .106 left in the third. That one falls. And it's a 9-point Utah lead.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Morris. 17-foot shot on the way.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Here's Gay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's just experience. Rudy baiting the defender all the way.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Rudy Gay hits them both. The Nuggets trail by 11. Murray the pass to Porter. Over O'Neal. The Nuggets with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's Gordon penetrating. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. He was all alone on that one. Conley's got the lead up to 14 now for Utah.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
And the 3 ball is good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition. And
so it's Utah holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
And here is Murray. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They've led by as many as 14 points. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I like that by Donovan Mitchell. Sacrifices his body and takes the hit. That's good offense.
Now Murray. Pass to Jokic. Porter kicks to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
Murray against Conley. He dishes it to Mitchell. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
There's Gordon with the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead. Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Barton. Gobert with the block. In transition, here come the Jazz. Conley leading the charge. And O'Neal gets it to go. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Utah.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Outside for Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And Murray really burst on the scene during the NBA bubble of 2020, really proving how dangerous of a player he can be. And you talk to Murray, he said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Bogdanovich against Gordon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
To the middle. Gordon inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Fires from the wing. Bank shot, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Martin, Gobert pulls it in. Utah leading by 13.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Jazz.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Barton against Mitchell.
Oh! Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
And Jokic drops them both. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Conley with it. From deep three-point range. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll...
Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for the Mavericks, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Pass to Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. The 15-footer is good. Now Conley. And we're about a minute into the first. And here's Bogdanovic, defended by Porzingis. The Jazz again can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Tim Hardaway. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Doncic outside. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And they're on the run. And here they go. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith.
Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along, too.
Clock at 6. Outside Finney-Smith. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
On the wing, Mitchell. And there's the drive. Changes up. And it's good on the lay-in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, nice shot by Mitchell.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Gobert against Powell. Left side, Finney-Smith. Oh,
What you say?
Oh, my goodness. Come on now.
and he goes in for the dunk.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Conley passes to Gobert. Misses the layup. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:14 left in the first quarter here. Conley against Doncic. Pass to Powell. Now Hardaway. Checked by Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Powell right side. Rebounded by the Jazz. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovic with it. There's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway.
That's his second
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Pass to Porzingis. Now Finney-Smith. Here's Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Doncic. From the wing. And he makes it.
Oh, showing off the soft touch. Quality turnaround jumper there.
Conley against Doncic. Pass to O'Neal. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Mavericks on.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Count that bucket.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
From deep, Conley. The shot no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Conley against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Here's Powell. Fires, top of the key. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Back to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Over Gobert. Dallas no good that time either.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Porzingis. Doncic left side. Down low. Stolen by Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Puts up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. The Mavericks shooting around 50% of the game so far. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. O'Neal on the wing. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And we're going to have a jump ball. And stolen by Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Finney-Smith. And stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich from long range. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Jazz substitution.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To end the drought. And Whiteside with a block.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Here he goes. The open shot by Ingles. And that misses. That would have put him up.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
He gets it in there.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Clarkson against Kleba. Ingles from outside. And another miss by Utah. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Marjanovic. Brunson with it. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Bullock. To the inside. 4 on the clock. Here's Marjanovic. And that one is stuffed right through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
That's his first personal foul.
That one's off.
Rudy Gay is a multi-talented and gifted athlete. I mean, he's an excellent shooter, a versatile defender, and continues to play at a high level.
Ingles, who poked away. Right side Brown. From the arc. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Brunson passes to Kleba. Misses from close range. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Boban Marjanovic out there with Maxi Kleba. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, for a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive, so you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his legs. He can still go.
Brunson with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Clarkson outside. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And even though his games played have been up and down, Clark Gay has been very consistent in his production over the years.
Yeah, he'll give you solid shooting and rebounding, B.A. I mean, he's a versatile defender, and I think he's a much more disciplined player at both ends now, and that typically happens the longer you are in the league. You learn how to fold them and when to go.
Just 2 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Honey. Brunson defending. Clarkson for 3. 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Stolen by Ingles. In transition, here come the Jazz. For the lead. The Jazz with another miss. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
First team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Brunson. Here's Bullock. Driving inside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Ingles. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone that averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Kleba finds Brown.
Who's watching here?
On the take. A shot to stop the drought.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
On the wing, Ingles.
2 minutes remaining.
Out left to the wing from deep. Hey. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Marjanovic got 5 rebounds in the game. Brunson against Clarkson. Pass to Marjanovic.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Brunson passes to Kleba. Outside, Brown. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Utah has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Honey. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Whiteside. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Stolen by Ingles. And here comes the break. Here's Clarkson. Drills the baseline jumper.
Transition defense, not matching up well with Clarkson's speed there.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Powell outside. This for the tie. Rebound, Utah. Now here's Whiteside. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. On the wing, Finney-Smith. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Clarkson for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And fourth.
All right, look who's coming on court. Come on.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Jazz 5 right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. Another shot. The kick out to Gay. The Jazz again can't hit.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
A line change here for Utah. Conley against Doncic. Five to shoot. Porzingis sets a screen to take the lead. Doncic, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Finney-Smith, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
For three, Hardaway. Rebounded by the Jazz. Inside, here's Mitchell, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Powell. Doncic outside. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's good on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Powell outside. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Going inside, and he converts the layup.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Here's O'Neal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Oh, wow! Oh, big finish.
Royce O'Neal.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in all, too.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Conley. 5 to shoot. Pulls up. Offensive rebound. Doncic outside. Now Finney-Smith. Left side Hardaway. Kicks it to Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Royce O'Neal. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic outside to the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Conley passes to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock to tie it up. That shot missing, and it's Dallas the other way. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Pass to Mitchell. Up and over Hardaway. Oh, he nails it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Porzingis with it. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a 1-possession game.
Doncic outside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
To tie it up. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg.